Welcome to the MAAF module. These set of slides provide a brief overview of MAAF. Now the MAAF team consists of myself, Andrew Slesser, and Paul Marambos. You can find our details on the contact section of the MAAF module online. Now some key takeaways from this short clip. We've tried to summarize the various topic areas into four main areas of focus, or you could call them four pillars. And all of these pillars have an underpinning of some summarized topic areas as well. So this should help you bring together the different topic areas that exist in MAAF. And as you embark on the module, things should become a bit clearer for you. Now we recognize not all of you are in the MAAF space. In fact, many of you will not be. And so it's good to be reminded some of the basic principles of MAAF. So the first principle or reminder about MAAF is that there are no set rules. And if you take the example of budgets, most organizations complete a budget and they go through quite a lengthy process to do this. And there's significant differences amongst the different organizations on the process and the guidelines that they follow right through to the approval of that budget. But there is no one set of rules that they have to follow to achieve that budget, that intended outcome. Organizations essentially establish those rules for themselves. And the second important principle to be reminded of is that as a management accountant, you need to know your business and the industry you're operating within. This is crucial to their role. There could be unique points about the business, about the industry, and the more the management accountant understand these, the stronger they're in a position to support the decision making for that organization. So there's four areas of focus, or as I said before, four pillars you could describe them as. One is about cost. So what's driving the costs in the organization? And often the question is about what can be done to reduce those costs. So different topic areas of MAAF fit into this area of focus, and that could be working capital, value chain, budgets, and all about understanding the costs of those areas. The second one is budgets. Still a critical process and a critical document for most organizations. And now this has progressed over time in terms of the terminology used. Rolling forecast is a common term used now, and it's gone through iterations such as beyond budgeting and these concepts. But essentially budgets are still at the heart of a lot of management accounting. The third of these areas is organizational performance. Now, some of those terms include KPIs, key performance indicators, balanced scorecard, and part of it is knowing how to present this information. It could be going up to senior management, or it could be going to other parts of the organization. So the communication of those of that organizational performance is also part of this focus. And the last of the four areas or pillars, topics of finance. So that is about how the business is funded, whether it's short-term, medium-term, or long-term, and decisions around expansion, investment. And often those decisions involve financial calculations such as net present value, weighted average cost of capital. So they come under that finance topic. Now, underpinning these four areas are these four topics outlined on the slide in front of you there. Ethics is at the heart of what accountants do in terms of so that needs to be at the forefront of all of the decisions, the considerations around the business. Now, whether it's cost structures, budgets, performance measurements, or the finance decisions, all these things should be driven by the factor of strategy. So what is the organizational strategy needs to be considered under those underpinning those different topic areas, those different pillars. Risks is a consideration that needs to be taken into account in decision